before when they were representing Canada on the World Tour. So I think we're going to see a lot of communication between the players here.
That last one, Joshin just went for a little too much. Positive energy when he's playing. Been in the Bay Area doing a little bit more coaching, but has played strong in our relationships in Las Vegas.
Making the semi-final. Of course, he has a national team. And both behind the baseline of the table.
Oh, that was a great block by big loop coming his way, able to keep that racket on it, not only play it on the table, but play it to a great. Look at that.
And the Canadians doing a great job there of holding the table under pressure.
Looks like, Matt, so far, Canadians doing a much stronger job of it. That's a nice backhand opening.
I think this this match is the beginnings of a crowd pleaser. The Canadians with a 1-point lead here in the serve. And there's
Nice and slow. Nikhil Kumar going for some pace down the line, catches the top of the net.
and
just great teamwork here. Nice opening loop and then just keeping the attack on their side of the net. Eugene with a strong backhand loop. Hong Tao continues to put the pressure on. Excellent play.
and no down the line. Just as Hong Tao Chen and there again from Eugene Wong.
Just taking his time, spinning it up.
And you can see the ball dip there.
So tough to re-loop that ball with that amount of spin on it.
A little bit passive and focusing on controlling the ball and really trying to put Eugene and Hong Tao off balance, but didn't quite apply enough pressure. So Hong Tao Chen serving to Nikhil Kumar.
If Nikhil is up at the table and playing offense, Team USA is going to have much easier time for Joshin to follow up. If Nikhil's off the table, like you saw on that last point, it's going to be very difficult. Say, with Nikhil being a lefty, he basically does his single serves, and giving Joshin a chance to make that first strong opening. Say that the U.S. probably has a better matchup in this game.
Way too late. And did a good job of really pressuring the short game. So they got that slightly looser ball. Keeping that ball short.
That one extra
really made him guess, yeah.
And it looks like Joshin from the U.S. is doing a much better job of not going for too much, but just getting that loop on the table.
But having Nikhil setting the ball up for him. And
again, For the U.S., he's most effective when he's driving close to the table and not on his back heels.
And the Canadians, you can just see in that replay, they're doing really well to keep their balance and move around each other.
Oh, nice drop. Oh, just stepped around this last ball. It's the second time Team Canada has played the ball out wide to Kumar's forehand and met with no resistance.
Those are really not shots that he's going to miss, particularly the short and higher ball that we saw a little bit.
Quite the battle here in game two. One game apiece.
There by the Canadians.
Americans trying to counterattack, but Hong Tao Chen just too much topspin on his forehand lead.
And a chance to, I mean, look at that. Eugene was nowhere near it. And again, really making their mark.
When all four players are off the table, the Canadians just seem to have better placement, better penetration.
And boy, he took that ball a little bit later and got that execution on. But again, Hong Tao Chen saved 2 game points.
Oh, that was a little bit of very
stay in those short exchanges. And usually it's been the Canadians who have been the first to make the ball drift out a little bit more or to pop the ball up a little bit more. And that really has made a big difference for them. But absolutely, if they want to get some of the pressure off their shoulders here, they need to come back and win this next point. Certainly don't want to have the Canadians
serving.
And he takes it straight off the serve.
Got the job done.
Match of both teams realizing how crucially important this is.
The table and who's able to push the other team off.
Related tactical thinking going on by these 4 players.
And a little off the table trying to put the ball away. He's been more effective keeping a lot more control on the ball. That ball missed by a good 2 feet.
Very well set up by Kumar there.
Kumar. Again, the momentum continues to stay for Team USA. Kumar able to take a nice opening loop and put some pressure on it down the line. For the US, that ball popped up just a little bit. Hong Tao going for a finishing ball.
And they were very, very balanced and centered and doing well to coordinate their movements.
That's a strong opening. Controlling the short ball until one ball goes long this time. Zhou Xin makes the strong backhand opening. Nice and deep.
And really, as soon as they play that ball slightly long, Eugene's left guessing where the ball's going to go. He hasn't been able to keep his balance. And again, really kind of backing off a little bit too much for his game style.
Third game.
And Nikhil Kumar, both players keeping it short. Zhou Xin taking on board the risk of making.
When the Canadians are off the table, they continue to have really good topspin. You see Eugene on the ground, but jamming Kumar in.
Counter loop is almost as effective as a regular player's forehand.
Zhou Xin of the U.S. takes this high ball and just hooks it so wide. Game point for Team USA.
Hong Tao Chen. That is just didn't let up at all.
Easily the point of the match so far. Both teams heavy topspin, getting out of each other's way.
And that hook loop, Kumar just doing a fantastic job to counteract the spin. Great placement there from Nikhil Kumar into the body. And in the end, really, the Canadian players just too far back and finally too far off balance. But what an exceptional effort from both sides.
Just a double barrel attack from Team USA. Eugene Wang doing everything he can do to keep the ball into play. But Team USA had one more shot.
And look at that placement.
Eugene just unable to bring back the last backhand. And Team USA now.
And it's these Canadian pair of Chen and Wang really going to have to knuckle down and settle.
US doing a much better job of working as a team, keeping those attacks coming.
And just going from strength to strength. And again, the foundation of these plays are in that short exchange at the start of each point. And really, I think the Canadians need to be the team that try and take more initiative.
I really agree with you, Matt. If Team Canada allows you here for Team Canada. And that's a nice combo for Team Canada to get on the board. Oh, wow, what a shot by Hong Tao to take that ball inside out.
Great
get this forehand.
Wow.
They're definitely picking on Kumar's wide forehand.
And now we see a couple of occasions now where Chen's taken it upon himself to be the aggressor out of those short situations. For that short angle to the forehand side. And another great rally.
Matt, I think when Canada's in this situation, they're feeling so much better. Look at how low Eugene is picking that ball off the ground. And Team USA needs to be a little more up at the table. Oh, lucky.
It's a huge amount of risk taking the ball so early.
Boy.
Weakness. A lot of the time it's the speed that catches you out, but with Eugene Wong, often it's the slow ball.
And that time Eugene went slow. Zhou Xin able to take his time and re-counterattack it.
And I was basically waiting in the wings. And Eugene Wong not quite able to get there.
This initial doubles match.
And they take it. What an exciting opener here in this USA versus Canada. Be a decisive result in this team.
2 games with Canada winning game 1 11-7 and then it going 13-11 that Kumar really raised his game. He had a couple of initial drop shots.
Both of these players relatively active on the international tour. Jeremy Hazen traveling a lot to compete internationally, and of course Kanak Jah been living in Grenzau in Germany for quite some time, playing full-time professional, but now in the first division of the German league. Big step up for him. So this will be an interesting match. It'd be very interesting to see how Jeremy Hazen handles the pressure. As you were saying before, that first opening doubles match really for the Canadians could have served to try and take some of the pressure off Hazen, but now the Canadians trailing by 1-0. There is a lot more pressure on Hazen to perform well in this match against the US's top player, Kanak Jah.
If Canuck is able to win this, to go down 0-2 with multiple chances is not what Canada wanted. They wanted to come out, maybe steal that first doubles, and then put Hong Tao and Eugene in a position to bring it home. So right now,
I mean, you've certainly got to respect the commitment to their strategy. And I mean, that's the thing that really makes this Olympic format so exciting, is that some teams really commit 100% to. I mean, for Canada, had they won that doubles, that really would have been made a huge difference for their performance overall in this team tie. And I think they knew that the key to their strategy started with winning this doubles. So certainly a big step up for the USA to be able to neutralize them and take that first game. A replay there of that. Certainly the most outstanding rally of the event so far.
I mean, no one played poorly in the doubles. It was just that the U.S. had a little bit more firepower.
Yeah, and I think Hong Tao and Eugene really played together well, and you could see that they, paired.
Nice third ball attack.
Kanak Jah currently ranked 27th in the world for men's.
Oh, and that was just a play by Canuck, working his way back into the point. Just picking that ball up and then taking his time, being patient, solid footwork. Finally jamming Jeremy on that final loop.
Wow. Superb serve and attack, great placement.
Canuck able to withstand the deep serve. Hazen makes the strong attack. Canuck takes it down the line.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, that's
Not quite getting enough depth on that long push there.
Come on, let's go.
Foot kind of almost in front.
oh, what a
You don't see that every day. Hazen doing well to recover from that netball, but Kanakja
offense
straight
to
away
defense, back
counter-attacking.
to offense. Canuck made a very smart decision to go out to the forehand. And again, Hazen has the advantage when that ball is coming off the side of the table as he spins it up, but Canuck is taking that ball so strong down the line. Oh, look at that.
And he's returning the favor for that earlier tactic used against him. Many times before. And generally, Yellow Terrier, I believe, and managed to qualify not just himself, but the whole team, bringing home 2 singles. So
And you look at how he's done in the Pan Am Games, spearheading the U.S. team to a gold medal there, doing exceptionally well in the Pan Am Championships, winning a gold in singles and also a bronze, and then just 4-time U.S. champion.
he ranked 154 in the world. Very respectable world ranking. Again, a little too loose there from Hazen.
Just great footwork by Ja.
Canadian. Always a big advantage for left-handers, being able to create different angles.
Again, spin in, moving it around.
I think a big factor here is a lot of long pushing from Jeremy Hazen. He's giving Canuck that opening ball, a player who very seldomly misses his opening ball.
And you could just see, it just served him so well. Hazen has the attacks on the forehand, but Ja just keeps the pressure on. Moving it around, jamming him out on the wide forehand.
And good tactic there from Ja, getting Jeremy Hazen out wide. Hazen doing well to put a lot of rotation on that ball.
That was a big fight there by Hazen. Looked like Ja was in control of that point.
Really seems like Jeremy Hazen's making his strokes more compact to deal with the shorter reaction time that he has. And again, effort here, Hazen, to play a lot of long balls into the backhand. But a lot of the time we're seeing them either too shallow or too high.
That's just great footwork.
And where Hazen plays so strong on the first ball and gradually just gets pushed back and back and back.
Ball caught. Sorry. Canuck in control of this rally.
For Jeremy Hazen. Held his ground really well there, mid-distance. Forced that error to finish the point. And now 8-6 with the serve. And explode.
Three game points to even up this match number 2 at 1 game apiece.
A great 7-5.
You know, Matt, this has been where Canuck has really shined. We've seen him at the win a point off of Canuck Jaw. At this stage of the game is no easy matter. And he gets an
Very, very faint touch there. You see it from the side angle. It's not the same point.
This was the chop right
This
after
one,
the
yeah.
after the previous edge ball that he got. So
Right ball at the right time. So 1-1 here between Jeremy Hazen, Canuck Jaw.
net. Hands.
Between the two players.
Again, ball catch.
It's a really different atmosphere in this Olympic qualification than previous years. You have the pressure of your whole team riding on you to gain those qualification spots.
And that's the shot, Matt, that oh, nice backhand. That's a tough. Oh, that's some
Wow.
nice power. This quality open on the backhand side, and then just taking it down the line.
For both players.
And that was a
Hazen's moving to the middle of the table to serve. And a great
but it looked like the ball was exactly where Canuck wanted it.
2 big points from Jeremy Hazen with the serve. You could getting very vocal, so Kanakja is going to have to work here.
And again, catching that Canuck has been in the driver's seat.
Come on, Tingy, come on.
Really seems to be struggling with the backhand to backhand a lot more than usual.
And again, top of the net and out, and Jeremy Hazen on a roll right now. You can see this last point where he's just scrambling to stay alive.
Yeah, and really, Ja had the opportunity there to recover from that net ball, but he's missing somewhat easier balls. His rhythm seems to be a little bit more disrupted after the nets. He's not quite able to resettle himself. But really some great play from Jeremy Hazen.
He's playing the big points big. And
Yeah.
we've seen him chop. We've seen more offense. Just he's got
to ride the wave.
got a game under his belt right now that he can take some swings. And Canuck
doesn't miss too many opening balls, but seems to be developing into it for the Canadian. He's getting more unforced errors out of Kanakja.
once again, Jeremy serving from the center of the table. Change the angle a little bit. And there's a
to play that ball, not to be afraid to play that ball to the forehand. Didn't take the bait that time.
well. Jeremy's been playing super these last two games.
Under quite a lot of pressure right now. And good play to hold his ground up at the table.
And that first block.
He's got to make sure that he executes those opening balls, but also not be so focused on the backhand side. I think Jeremy's really controlled well on that side. And even making the first opening to the forehand maybe does.
In front of him, just playing forward. Hazen with a very nice step around, wide out to the forehand. Really done exceptionally well controlling the short ball. And
now we're getting a bit more crowd support behind Kanakja.
see if Jeremy's shot making can keep the pressure on, or if Canuck will be able to settle down.
I mean, historically, we have seen Kanakja thrive under pressure. But I feel today, really, Jeremy Hazen has lifted his game and presented possibly more of a challenge than we may have initially given him credit for. These first couple of serves are going to be crucially important for Jeremy Hazen.
Oh, ping around the forehand to do a controlled backhand.
And we're going to see here if Kanakja can raise the level one more notch. Or if Jeremy Hazen can maintain what he's had so far.
That was well placed, under the elbow.
And very well prepared to deal with the first opening ball to the backhand.
Yeah, Canuck unable to really connect in that. See the follow through on the second loop. And that time back under control. Trying to even it up.
And he does even it up.
So that timeout.
An air ball there from Kanakja.
Again, great footwork by Kanakja. Not willing to give up the forehand loops after he made his initial counterattack. Just kept the pressure on. You can see him moving his feet on each and every ball. One more forehand. Hazen off the table.
Just doing a great job of bringing everything back. Kanakja
Clipped the top of the net.
barely anything in it here.
Oh,
lucky break there from Kanakja.
and that ball did not come out at all, and you can see it on Jeremy's face. Oh, that was a huge. Jeremy did an excellent job of opening up off the backhand, the deep ball, but Canuck running over to the forehand for a quality reloop.
It seems the luck swings back in the opposite direction.
The backhand block.
Hazen with a big forehand open there.
You could just see Canuck settling in to make a quality, crisp.
Can he stay ahead?
Oh, that was a nice step around. Oh, that to be on the line. Great timing, solid patience by Kanakja, just waiting, and then driving through the ball.
And much like the last game, sets up 5 big points here. And 4 match points for Jeremy Hazen to fight his way through.
And
Kanakja takes the first.
Gets it done with a big forehand.
And to have that 2-1 lead under his belt, really played some exceptional table tennis. But as Kanakja has shown many times in the past, he is well equipped to deal with those situations and pushed his comeback decisively to win games 4 and 5 by relatively comfortable margins.
All right, next up.
Good results in tournaments. 7 games with Thiago Monteiro at the LA Open.
Oh, by Zhou Shin, where he really dictated the placement, caught.
Similar placements that Nikhil Kumar was going for on the doubles.
Nice half long. Oh, there's a nice control opening, well-placed ball, finishing with a nice forehand down the line. For Zhou Shen playing much more offense here in game 2.
More successful when he's playing quicker. And Zhou Shen doesn't have as much time.
That's a very difficult loop by Hong Tao. Nice deep. Oh, by Zhou Shen of the United States. Very patient. Once Hong Tao got off the table and was throwing up some defensive lobs.
Zhou Shen continuing to go after that backhand side. Opened up a big gap on the forehand there.
Oh,
And
what a
serve
forehand
drifts long.
loop by Hong Tao, just taking it down the line.
Really great timing. He'll take
Tao getting that forehand loop in, nice controlled drop, turning the corner and staying on the weaker forehand side of Zhou Shen.
some big crowd support here as Zhou Shen moves down to his last game point here.
Oh, what a shot by Zhou Shen of the United States.
Zhou Shen, I think, really has sometimes struggled when he's on the defensive, but there was no better time for that play from Zhou Shen. He struggled a lot more in those scenarios where he's a little bit slower to react, and really when the ball's been played fast to his forehand, he has time to play his shots. Certainly has slightly longer strokes.
Oh, and he goes aggressive. Little risk.
And again, much more comfortable, half a step back from the table there.
Oh,
And a
nice
great
backhand, Hong Tao. After covering that nice ball to the forehand, just really went full out on the backhand attack. Again, great. Oh, beautiful. Perfectly placed.
Right on that back edge, the second bounce.
Previous serve Joshin able to keep that serve double bouncing on the table surface. That time it went a little bit long. And we are nice. And again, what reaction.
Really did well to get that ball wide. 3 game points.
And again,
takes the first one.
The
Joshin, very calculated, executing very well, keeping things tight. Certainly in that game bought him with a 2-1 lead. Really not the start you would hope for. Hong Tao Chen missing his serve, handing the first point of the 4th game to his opponent.
oh, beautiful back. We've seen Joshin of the United States play a backhand off the bounce. Oh, big hustle. And there's a timeout
What
by
a
Hong
great
Tao
shot by Hong Tao.
to come in with a monster backhand. Right now, need to get onto the board.
It doesn't happen. We saw what happened between Jeremy Hazen and Kanak. A lucky break off the net.
What a motion off the table, but able to bring more one ball. There's a net there. Nice forehand loop. And then this backhand catches the net again. And Joshin able to get back up to the table and turn the table, get his forehand for a 5-0 lead. Oh, and there's a nice backhand down the line. And here comes
Joshin's forehand game.
Oh, again. Aggressive deep serve. That ball looked.
Hong Tao Chen appealing there. And looked like it did flip.
That. Oh, that's a beautiful back.
His backhand against topspin over the table was just.
And again, that backhand combination. Oh, look at that backhand
Huge
block.
backhands team to Tokyo. And it'll be the first one. The United States men's table tennis team to come through and win 3-1 over Hong Tao Chen. And a proud moment for you. The United States men's team, last time 4 years ago, was the first time that both the men and women from the United States are qualified for an Olympic Games. Here we are 4 years later on home soil in Rockford, Illinois at the BMO Harris Bank Center. And the United States men's team have done it again. Now head over to our host. I have some questions for them down on at the BMO Harris Bank Center. A great event by ITTF North America. The first time ever holding this thrilling team format to qualify from the continent for the Olympic Games. A great day for the United States to take both. And certainly a lot of players involved in getting this event together that we need to thank. ITTF North America, of course, the BMO Harris Bank Center, and the City of Rockford, who did an excellent job of promoting this event to the local area and organizing this venue. And of course, our umpires and players, coaches, Yola, the equipment sponsor of this event, and of course to our streaming crew down on the side of the court, David Delvecchio and his team, putting on this incredible live stream. As usual, delivering great table tennis in the highest quality. So we thank all of those individuals involved here. Now we'll sign out from Rockford. Well done to the United States team.